The All Progressives Congress has strongly criticized Senator Aminu Waziri Tambuwal, former governor of Sokoto State, for his recent remarks on defections from the People's Democratic Party. The APC, through its National Public Secretary Felix Morka, issued a statement responding to Mr. Tambuwal's comments, where he characterized defections to the APC as being driven by stomach infrastructure. Mr. Morka pointed out that the irony of Aminu Tambuwal's criticism, highlighting his own history of party defections. The newly appointed board chairman of Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAN, and APC National Chairman, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, has visited the FAN headquarters. Mr. Ganduje was received by the Managing Director and Chief Executive, Olubunmi Kuku. In her presentation to the board chairman, she gave an overview of FAN's activities and thereafter took the chairman and the delegation on a tour of facilities at the Murtala Mohammed Airport, Lagos, for an on-the-spot assessment. Now, the All Progressives Congress has also expressed sadness over the death of two elder statesmen, Edwin Clark and Ayo Adebanjo. While Edwin Clark was the leader of Pan-Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, Ayo Adebanjo was one of the leaders of the Pan-Yoruba Socio-Cultural Group, Afenifere. In two separate releases issued by the National Publicity Secretary of the party, Felix Morka described Edwin Clark as a leading advocate for the socio-economic emancipation and respect for human environmental rights of the people of the South-South, especially the oil-rich Niger Delta region. The APC also says Ayo Adebanjo was an accomplished journalist, lawyer, nationalist, and politician. As a major player in the Nigerian political space, his influence and relevance was cherished both at regional and national levels for over 7 decades. The Ganduje Foundation has sponsored free eye treatment for 1,000 residents of Jigawa State. The exercise, which was held at Sambo Hospital, Duse in Jigawa, provided all beneficiaries with medications and recommended eyeglasses, as some of them underwent eye surgery for varieties of eye diseases. Governor of Jigawa State, Malam Umar Namadi, who was present at the event, commended Abdullahi Umar Ganduje and his wife, Afsat Umar Ganduje, for their gesture.
This health program, we started it over 11 years ago. The health program is not only on the treatment of eyes, but it's also on other diseases and also on giving advices to people so that they know how to take care of themselves. But this one is particular. We decided to do it because the governor of Jigawa State himself is a focused person, is a visionary leader. He is doing has done a lot of work on the area of health. Therefore, by bringing this program to Jigawa, we are complementing what he has been doing in the area of health.
It is now time for the interview segment. My guest is a member of the APC from Kano State. He is also a member of the House of Representatives, Honorable Doguwa. Welcome to the interview segment of Progress Diary. My guest today is a foremost lawmaker and a strong APC member, Honorable Al-Hassan Doguwa. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We'll start with legislative priorities. In this session, what do you think should be the main priorities of the National Assembly with regards to different reforms and helping the federal government through?
I think when you discuss National Assembly or the legislature by a broader interpretation, under whatever context as far as democracy is concerned, Fundamentally, it is an institution that is simply meant to represent the polity itself. An institution that is established by whichever form of democratic rules or guidelines, simply meant to reflect the expectations, the desires, and the well-being of the entire people, because the institution itself is called like a representative institution. That is why in the case of Nigeria or in the United States, you have House of Representatives. Representative simply means standing or holding brief for the people. So as an institution, I think that is the key mandate, the critical mandate of any member in Nigeria's National Assembly is to be a representative of his people. And that takes you through other duties or other responsibilities like that of lawmaking. Sometimes you call us a lawmaking institution because we make laws as well. I said representation is being foremost because when you're talking of democracy, it's about people. Then second responsibility is the issue of lawmaking. So, and it's what's more critical as far as the context of our duties are concerned. Lawmaking, you are talking of reform, for instance. Whatever reforms we are likely to embark upon must also be a direct reflection of the expectation and the desire of the people you are working for. So it's like the two terms or two mandates are working intertwined. They are working they are working hand in hand. You cannot separate one from the other. While you are representing people, your job must also reflect the expectations of the people. We must have to be proactive. Nigeria cannot run in isolation or an island, no. What you have now in the globe is like everyone is connected to the other, especially in the area of economy, in the area of technology, and so many other things. It's all about connecting with other committees of nations around the globe. But the problem we had in the past is like, yes, you had governments before now. Yes, you have leaders who took charge of those governments before now. But I would like to say without any fear of being quoted that this is the right time when you have a democratically elected government in place with the right man in charge and who does not want to be afraid in taking decisions that he knows the country and the people will come to benefit from it. In the past, it was like our leaders were being political about some issues, very political. The tax bill, for instance, the withdrawal of fuel subsidy, for instance. These are very painstaking decisions. I want to tell you right from the days of Obasanjo to Umar Yar'Adua to Goodluck Jonathan, with due respect to all these people, they knew at the back of their mind that fuel subsidy was no longer a developmental framework in the modern day economy. Most of the developed nations have gone far away from the issue of subsidizing fuel. Because in Nigerian context, for example, if you continue to subsidize, who are you subsidizing for? This
We're live in the open market for Epic 10X Challenge.
My people,